back with part 14. I hope I have these parts right. Oh my gosh, I literally like slap myself in the face every time I'm like, part whatever. It's like the completely different part. Oops, sorry guys. I already pretty sure went that way, so let's go this way. Actually, you know, I'm actually gonna open this door. I am gonna go this way. There might be some doors in there that I haven't touched yet. So let's go. Oh, just kidding. Chest. Oh, the ravens do a lot more damage. That's what it is. They do a lot more damage now. I have to rack up my damage just to get these little critters off me.
These are really nice chests. We should take one home, he thought.
I definitely like him not evil. It's a little bit less ridiculous. I'm not gonna touch that chest because I already opened it like at least 6 times. I really wish they left things opened already, you know, with places you've already been. I know why they don't. It'd be nice if they did.
Hero wall. Hero sword. Firewall. Fire. Extinguisher.
Okay, we've been that way several times, so I actually can go the other way, so maybe there's some doors this way that I haven't touched yet. I'm gonna open this. I'm pretty sure I already opened it, but just in case I'll open it again. See a void wall all the way over there, but I think I already opened it. Why aren't you letting me do my thing? Thank you. Okay, we've definitely opened that one already.
The market. It was going to be full of gogglers, wasn't it? Oh, it would have been so much more fun before the war. When the worst thing that could happen to you was getting fleeced buying a rug.
They even stopped giving me ore because I really don't need anything anymore.
Say goodnight, Gracie, said Renato.
Renato was halfway to Zenobia's encampment when Lapino showed up. He was disheveled and distraught.
They jumped us. I barely got away. Oh, they got the core.
Oh, it was all going according to plan, thought Renato. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side. Yes, that was even better. The Iblis Stone. Zenobia could get it. And then the Emperor would have to pursue them. Wait. No. The gem would corrupt anyone. Even her. That's it, he thought. Even Lapino. Even though Lapino was already a traitor. It would turn him against his secret master, the Emperor. He would try to make himself Emperor. And the Emperor would have to defend himself with the core. Boom. He was a super genius. This is terrible, Renato told the rabbit. If only I had gone for the Iblis Stone. But now it's lost in enemy territory. He handed Lapino a map. It gives the bearer so much power. We can only hope the Emperor never finds it. What was that? Said Lapino. I think someone's following us. I didn't hear anything. Rabbit ears. You go on ahead. I'll check it out. And with that, Lapino hopped off with the map.
Everything's going according to plan. I've already did that one too, so I'm not gonna... Now we just gotta get Zenobia on our side, and then maybe Everything will go perfectly. Who knows? Oh,
Alas, they
really?
had to bury him in a bucket. Actually, several buckets.
Zenobia should be up here.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. She was curled up on her bed. He'd forgotten how beautiful she was, how sleek, how soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She was made of smoke, and he noticed he had a very solid blade to his throat. "Did you really think you could capture me?" Purred a familiar voice. "I just wanted to chat," said Renato. "Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He needs a sacrifice, someone who truly loves him, to make a bargain with the lost gods." "That's a vicious lie. He wants to bring them back. That's crazy. Why would anyone..." "They could make him immortal, an eater of souls." And with that, her eyes widened. She understood. Renato told her how he had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred, how he had slept in a burnt village. At midnight, the Emperor's victims had come to him in his dreams to tell him of the hideous eldritch rituals they'd been sacrificed in. He could still see those kittens and puppies, their wide, sad eyes, their moist noses. "You can't prove that." "I've got a witness at the observatory."
Dang, look, I didn't even have to choose anything that time. We're just going straight in. Everything's going perfectly, at least I hope, because every time I think everything's going right, something always hits the gutter.
He couldn't tell her, not yet, why he was really here. He didn't want her to be anywhere near the fleet when her father blew himself and Lupino up. So he told her about how the Emperor's obscene rituals had raised ancient artifacts out of the land. How he'd followed the appalling trail of the hideous horrors His Majesty had perpetrated for the sake of his own immortality. "Any of this ring a bell?" he said. "He told me it was all lies." "You've always known when I was lying. I always hated that about you," said Renato. The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
Now there is a door here in this area that I haven't actually had the opportunity to poke yet. I don't know how to get to it, but maybe this time I'll be able to figure it out. Hopefully.
Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you join in? No. I'd destroy his books and I'd... Oh, God. Okay. You're not completely wrong. They've resurrected one of his victims. Well, look, I mean, look, it's not exactly alive, but it can talk. A true witness, she said.
I wish she would like follow us. She's so adorable. A cute little kitty cat. She's just a beautiful little kitty cat.
A very clever engineer named Elon Muskrat got his start making floating platforms. Not many people knew that.
Oh.
Long live the Emperor! Called the ravens.
Barely landed a claw on him.
I didn't get to that door. I don't know how to get to it. There's a certain way to get to this one door. I've seen it a couple times, but
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The ravens had taken special care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared at the carnage. He didn't want me to hear the witness, did he? I guess not. What's your plan? She asked. So, Renato explained his brilliant gambit. Sending Lapino to get the Iblis Stone, become super powerful and corrupted, provoke the Emperor into using the core against him, thus blowing up both of them, and hopefully the fleet too. Let me visit your council, she said, shaken. I want to help.
Could he really trust her?
I don't know. She might end up. I don't know. You know what? I'll go with the truth.
He'd done it. He'd made Zenobia see how evil her father really was. He wished she didn't feel this urge to join in the rebellion. After all, he'd taken care of the Emperor, right? Yeah, but she'd always been conscientious like that. She told him she had to go somewhere first. So Renato gave her the location of the secret base, and they agreed to meet in the ruins.
I
He
don't
had
know.
a very good feeling about this.
I don't know. Maybe I should have lied because she's always been devious. I don't know. I'm scared. I feel like I'm so close though, but I don't know. It's still so far.
What had Zenobia gone off to do? What was more important than meeting the rebel council?
Exactly.
Had he
What
made a
is more
mistake,
important?
sending her to the ruins?
Exactly.
No.
Like,
He knew they could trust each other. He could trust her because she never broke her word. And she could trust him because she could see right through him. Well, she'd probably be there well before him. She at least never fight her way through rainstorms of ravens.
That's why I'm kind of like, oh my god.
There was an inscription. No spitting.
I don't know, I have a bad feeling about this.
As he came around the bend, there was Lupino, unconscious on the side of the path. And Renato could smell a familiar, sweet, smoky scent. Who? Zenobia. It had to be. She never used a combat spell when she could use drowsy gas. That meant she had the Iblis stone. What would it do to her? She hated her father now. She'd kill him for sure. The council wouldn't mind if she killed the Emperor, but murdering her father would destroy her. He had to get to whatever ledge she was on and talk her down from it.
Make this a lot harder.
Ha! Bet you never saw that coming. The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. He was on fire. So far, so good.
If I had lied to her, then Lupino would have gone to the core to the Emperor.
Everyone in the council chamber was dead. Zenobia stood shivering in the courtyard, drenched in blood. Why?
Nope.
He managed. They started arguing with me. I lost my temper and I wanted their blood. Not me. The stone did. Why did you take it from Lupino? I had a plan. You had a stupid plan, she said. I'm going to go kill my father now. No, you can't. You'll just take his place. You'll become worse than him. Get out of my way, or I'll kill you too. You won't kill me, he said. And I won't let you kill the Emperor. Enraged, she raised the sword. You hate him too? He could sense the Iblis stone, yearning for his death. But she didn't strike. If you kill him, it'll destroy you. I know you. Shut up! She shouted, her sword trembling. I won't lose you again. Not for anything. Get away from me, he said, and he was very close. I can't lose you again. And he was in reach of her sword now. I hate him! I hate you too! I love you, he said for the very first time. And then she was weeping. He was holding her. The sword had dropped from her hand. He glanced at the Iblis stone. It was no longer the black of the void. It looked like coal. No. It glowed, like a cinder. It was crackling, burning, crumbling into ashes. You've always loved me, haven't you? She said. She was weak. The stone had taken so much from her. Always, he said. She staggered as he helped her up. Let me take you away. Where? The island of Avalon. The sisters will heal you. He'll follow us.
Aw.
Then we need the Farfarer, the fastest ship in the Empire.
Cute. That was cute though. I'm glad those two finally found some kind of ground. Jeez. You two idiots trying to fight a war while still having feelings. Bah. Back here again. I hope it doesn't glitch like it did that one time. Oh my goodness.
The
that was
Empire had seized
terrible.
his ship. They'd have to take it back.
I think I'm gonna go through the purple door again just to stay on the safe side, but I don't know, maybe this time it won't be so bad. See, I went through there and I was fine, but when I went through this way, it glitched. I don't know, maybe I don't want it to glitch again. I'll go this way. I think I already have everything. I think I'm just literally missing a couple items in the observatory, but I'm having trouble getting in there.
The new pathway made Renato curious. And there it was, his beautiful skycraft, the Farfarer. They would fare very far indeed, beyond the Empire, beyond the reach of the Empire, to the mystical island of Avalon. He didn't know exactly where it was, but he knew he could find it. And they would find peace there. Second star on the right, and straight on till morning, laughed Zenobia. And they laughed together for the first time in a long time.
Or don't. Fine, I see how it is. Hi Zenobia, how are you? Okay, let's try it again.
Renato had been in boat crashes that were more fun.
I'm so close to dying. Uh-oh. Oh no, yeah, that's figured I would die. I was trying to change my swords to get to the healing one. Yeah, I'm aware. I died. Of course, that time I didn't take any damage.
There was a sign. Take the goat across first.
So I'm not going towards the Emperor this time. Because the Emperor's that way. so many. Dang, okay.
But they did not go unnoticed.
Oh.
Scout ships lifted off, and a long lance of the
Got another
Imperial
trophy.
flagship. Bernardo turned downwind to gain speed. The Raven ships could pursue, but they couldn't close. The Far Speaker croaked, "You return her and live! Go sacrifice yourself," yelled Bernardo. "Then you won't have her either." On the flagship, the Emperor was readying some arcane weapon. It couldn't be. It was the core. A devastating beam lanced out of the flagship. Bernardo zigzagged wildly to keep the Farfair out of it. Now the Raven scout ships were closing the distance, and the beam was getting closer too. Then came a blinding flash, and the air was searingly hot all around him. There was a thunderous, deafening roar. He could smell burnt oak and burnt feathers and burnt flesh. But when he could hear and see again, they were alive and unhurt. And they were alone in the sky. Zenobia embraced him. They had done it. Through luck and through love, they had won the war. "Avalon, here we come," he said as he held her arms wide in the prow of the boat and let her feel its speed.
Maybe the real Avalon is wherever we're together,
she said. And so, after a bit of an argument, Bernardo and Zenobia went to one of the two Avalons. The one shrouded in mists, or the one in their hearts. But which one they went to, I'll never tell.
Aw, that was a good ending.
He'd done it. He'd forged his own destiny. Well, he hadn't actually done it. But he knew what he would do. Bernardo smiled at the book. He practically wanted to kiss it. The kid's sacrifice hadn't been in vain. He'd saved the book and saved the world. Bernardo owed him and his mother so much. Bernardo lowered the mainsail and let the Farfarer shoot forward in the breeze. Second star to the right, and straight on till morning. This time, he would win.
We did it! This is probably one of the many endings, but this one was definitely a happy one. I see I have a couple more trophies. I think there's another ending we can get probably without the, probably without Zenobia. But we definitely did it though. That's awesome. I'm very happy that I finally found an ending. At least one. I am gonna look back and see if there's any other endings, and maybe I'll show you guys a video of another path that you can potentially take to finish off this story and what other ways you can end it. But for now, we'll end it here. There is still a bunch that I can do, but hero path completed. Always active. This option can be toggled in the oh I can change it. Interesting. But activate hero path rewards.